Well, I'm doing battle with my ensign here, which as you see is a decent sized piece of kit. I've got a bit of a problem with the bottom of the staff, which is why it's not rigged at the moment, but it will be in a minute. As I was working on it, a chap from the next boat said, "Cool," he said, "looking at your ensign gives me ensign envy, because it's a 2-yard ensign, this, on a 44-foot boat, which is the right size. It just doesn't quite hit the water when it's at rest, and that's the way it should be." Miserable little ensigns are sorry things, I think. Pathetic, really. If you can afford a yacht, you should afford a decent ensign, and you should take it in and bring it out at the right time. 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll be out here. I once had a crew called Robert, and he never ever missed. Didn't matter what sort of hangover he had or what desperate condition he was in the morning, he was up at 8 o'clock putting the colours up. And at sunset, the colours come in on my boat, or 9 o'clock, whichever is earlier in the evening. There's a reason for this, you know. It's not just pure tradition for the sake of it, although it's a rather nice thing to do. The fact of the matter is, it doubles the length of your bunting. It doubles the length of its life. It all started with Samuel Pepys in the 17th century. He was Secretary of the Navy, and it came to his notice that his captains out there on the briny deep, looking after Britain's interests, had been putting in huge bills for bunting. Huge. And he thought, well, this is crazy, why is it costing so much? And then he realised they'd had him up 24 hours a day. So he issued an edict that all flags, ensigns and bunting would come in at sunset, and they would go up at 8 o'clock in the morning at the beginning of the forenoon watch, and that is what they did from then on, and the bill for bunting was halved. So there you go. Get yourself a decent ensign and only put it up for half of the time. You'll be keeping in with tradition, and you'll be doing the right thing by your bank manager too.